To create an import sheet, you have to have the ID column, the first name, the last name, contact, email, phone number, and location. The location would be the corresponding number for the PowerSchool school within your instance. The caller ID is their phone number, of course. You can add an email. The contact is important because this is going to be the name of the list that you've imported to use when making calls. You have to have their first name, last name, and their ID. The ID has to be a unique number for each individual that you're going to import. When you're done with your import sheet, you want to click File, Save As, and you want to make sure you save this as a CSV file. Once you have your list ready for import, there are two ways you can import into SchoolMessenger. You can click Broadcast, and then you can click Add New List. Doing this under your profile makes your list only available to you, and the only way for others to be able to see that list would be for you to publish the list. If the list is published, then the only way to update the list would be to delete the list and then re-upload and republish the list again. We can also click on Admin and Imports, which is the preferred method. Doing it this way allows the list to be available to everyone right away and also allows the list to be updated, which we'll walk through here shortly. So before we upload our list, we must create a list name. So we'll click Admin and then we'll click Import and then we'll choose Person from the data type. We'll give it a name, a description, and we'll hit Submit. On this page, we can add notes and we can choose from update only, update, create. We're going to choose update, create, and delete. We're going to say exclude our header row, number 1. We're not going to associate it with any of the attendance jobs, and then we'll click submit. Here you'll see we've created our limo drivers list. So now we're going to have to upload our file that we created earlier. We hit upload, we choose the file, upload again, and then finally we click upload into the system. Here we have our file mapping. We can add notes. You scroll down, you make sure all your rows are matching to fields. If you're missing any, we have one that we will be missing down here. You're going to click add, and we're going to choose the column that's missing. So after we choose it, we verify that it's there. It's the location file. We're going to map it to school. That's our PowerSchool number. And we're going to hit submit. Now the file is loaded into the system, but you see it's never been run. So we're going to need to go ahead and click Run Now. Click OK. And then we're going to go back into the system and create a broadcast. So once back at our dashboard, we're going to click New Broadcast. We're going to give that broadcast a name. We're going to leave it as general, and we're going to pick from that list. So we're going to choose Custom Rules. And from here, we're going to select the field. So you remember in that sheet, we had contact. This is where contact type comes in, and you see we have a limo service, which is misspelled. Kind of bothers me, so I want to go back and I want to update that so it actually says a limo service. So we click Cancel. I'm going to go back to Admin, then Imports. We're going to go back down to our limo drivers list. And we're going to click Upload. We'll go back and choose our file. I've corrected our file. I've added email addresses and I've corrected the name and contact. So we're going to go down, we're going to verify that name has been changed. There it is, to limo service. Then we'll click Submit and Run Now. And now we'll go back to the dashboard. We'll click New Broadcast. We'll give it a name. Select General. Add recipients. We'll click our custom rule. Select contact type. And now we have our limo service group. So we'll check limo service, save, add recipients. And then we'll walk through sending our message as we normally would, clicking phone. Here I'm going to do text to speech. Have it send out what I type. Then hit save, continue. Our list is ready to go. Continue again, continue. Our broadcast is sent to our new list of recipients.